Do you ever feel that your life is just not flowing the way you want to? And every time you interact with life, you just get in deeper and deeper trouble, and you just like are sinking in a hole just because like your interactions are just not flowing the way you want to. And there's just conflict all the time. And also when life throws things at you, it's just not working out your way. Well, I'm here to help you out because that has happened to me many times over. I mean, this direction and something else happens, and I tell you what is going on. What's going on is that life is in constant chaos and happening, and reality is separate from ourselves. We are observing reality, and reality is just manifesting in the way it needs to. And we have an expectation of how we want that reality to manifest. And often people say the wrong things to us, or reality and life itself in its flowing and unfolding throws something in our path that is not what we want, and we react. We immediately react because most of life is just simply happening. In spite of our plans that are limited and human, life is just happening. And when life throws at us something else, we tend to react. We don't take that space. We don't separate and dissociate from reality enough to take that space note in our lives to think, to look at what is happening, and to separate ourselves so that we can make a mindful, conscious, responsive choice. Most of the time, what happens is that whatever manifesting that reality that is not according to those plans, it pushes our buttons. It may be something that somebody says. They say, why do you leave this jacket on the chair? It's supposed to go in the closet. And that is enough to trigger an old story in me, an old button of when my mom used to tell me off and ground me because I didn't put, my clothes where they were supposed to go right away. So I react and I get mad and frustration comes in. But if I can take that space and separate and just consciously meditate on that situation, I may not respond with anger, but rather with calmness, with patience, and even learn from that experience. I have the opportunity to reassess. Perhaps there is something right in that comment. It's an opportunity for me, it's an open door for me to reconnect with areas of myself, to heal as I go through life, but also to choose how I'm going to interact with life and what it provides me as we navigate through the course of life, because life is gonna put forth all sort of obstacles and issues and problems and people that are just not in agreement, in alignment with what we expect. But our job is to at all times start getting that detachment, not because we're not connected and engaged, but rather because we want to get the most out of life and want to be very attentive. We want to have our awareness right on what is happening so that we know this belongs to me, this does not belong to me. How do I want to respond right now in the here and now to this situation? Let's suppose, I don't know, I just lost my bike. Am I going to start freaking out and crying? Am I going to scream hysterically? Am I gonna, what is gonna be my reaction immediately? Most likely something connected with my past or my pattern of dealing when things are lost. I just get desperate, right? Even if it is a paperclip, I will stay all night looking for it. So that's my pattern. But this is an opportunity to say, okay, it's just a bike. It's not, that I lost an arm or I lost one of my children in a park. So let's put things in perspective, and it gives me time. It gives me that patience, that opportunity to be mindful and to respond accordingly and appropriately to that context, to those circumstances. And if we start doing that as we flow through life, our life will feel like it flows more with ease, and therefore will feel more inner peace and more fulfillment. So what would it be for you? Something that you can recognize. What are some of the patterns where perhaps when X and X and X happens, you tend to react with anger or frustration or in a compulsive way? And would there be an opportunity there for awareness to bring in a different kind of response so that we can really manifest the kind of existence that we really want?